Owens a bad guy?
No.
Sarah.
I'm sorry.
Is he a bad guy?
No. This is what, but it's the same argument that I have for Drew McIntyre.
There we go. Sarah, I was thinking this. I had that like revelation hit me that KO is just, I don't want to say recycling because that has a negative connotation, but like rehashing and mimicking what Drew did when but for a obviously different reason and a more personal, emotional reason.
Yeah. No, I agree. I think that when people were talking about, okay, like, is Kevin Owens going to turn heel? Like, when's it going to happen? Or they wanted it to happen. You kind of couldn't figure out the best way for him to do it, especially to do it against Cody Rhodes, because that is kind of risky. But like, if you're going to do it, you do it against the biggest babyface on the show. I mean, outside of Roman, but like, the way that they've done it, I think, is the best way possible because it makes sense why KO would be frustrated beyond belief. Like, he's spent the last how many years having to deal with the bloodline. He's had to put his body in jeopardy to help Cody, multiple times against the bloodline. And then he sees Cody, the whole thing with Jay on Raw, that was messed up and it was because of Cody. And then it's like they resolve things and now Cody's partnering with Roman and it's like, what the hell? So yeah, it was only a matter of time before the guy snapped. So that's the thing, is like you said, is he really the bad guy?
Is he a bad guy? I don't think he's
Common
a bad guy.
sense tells me no.
No, I'm not gonna sit here and tarnish the good name of my favorite guy, Kevin Owens. I'm just not, Sarah. Yeah, it's kind of messed up. He's going after his boy, the undisputed WWE champion, our face of the company, Cody Rhodes. However, that shit really doesn't matter at the end of the day when you do all this to help your buddy and he just essentially smacks you in the face by teaming with your mortal enemy.
Yeah.
Like Roman Reigns ran Kevin Owens over with a golf cart.
Yeah.
And Cody Rhodes is teaming with him.
Yeah.
Aligning himself with him.
And
all right.
I think that's why it's like, if he just randomly decided to turn on Cody with no, backstory to it, then I think that would be a little bit different, but I do think that it doesn't really matter if there's common sense to why he did what he did, because we argued that with Drew McIntyre, and Drew McIntyre was one of the biggest heels on Raw every single week. So it feels like that's inevitable with Kevin Owens because he's going against Cody Rhodes. So they automatically are going to hate him because he's going against Cody Rhodes, even if they can sit there and be like, you know what? Actually, I don't blame him for being mad.
No, I don't blame him at all. I do want to talk to him about going after Randy Orton and inevitably breaking up RKO. But
that felt like almost like he was a dog that had displaced aggression. You know what I mean? When you have to deal with a dog that just is like, yeah, that's what it felt like with Kevin. It was like he was just so pumped up and mad. And he just saw someone who's Cody's friend. And he's like, you know what? I'm going to take you out too. That's kind of what it felt like. And it was like, no, puppy, no. Like, you're not actually angry.
he says a lot of pent up aggression.
Yeah.
I mean,
can you blame him?
I would like to see what Kevin Owens has to show us on Friday night. That's what I want to see, Sarah.